On the news tonight, APC NWC governors call for compliance with Supreme Court's order on Naira redesign policy. Governor Adeleke assures of adequate security in Osun ahead of general elections. Flood kills 36 in Brazil as cities cancel carnival celebrations. Good evening, and we are glad to have you join us on the major reports. I am Olubomi Ajiboye Agbola. Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has directed the Assets Recovery and Inventory Committee to dig deep into circumstances surrounding state-owned helicopter allegedly parked at a private facility in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The governor gave the directive while receiving the report of the committee at the Exco Lounge of Governor's Office. Governor's Office correspondent Abdurrahim Adekilekun reports. We will bring the details of the report in the course of the bulletin. Students in the country are poised to observe the National Universities Commission's directive on the 2023 general elections. Students who spoke with Osbc News said they are still in school to put up with their academic engagements before going home to observe the holidays in preparation for the elections. They speak in turn.
Work starts on Wednesday, so the school has already given us the permission to leave school on Wednesday. So most of us are having our last classes tomorrow. And some people are even already going home. So many people have gone home.
I think it is right for the university to allow them to go and exercise their rights, because this election is just like a means to decide their own future. They are the ones who this election is deciding their future, so they have to cast their votes. They have to. So I think the university should take like an action in that regard.
You can still see some students around. They are still acting within the rules, because officially it is meant to be 22nd. And I feel some persons are still on campus because maybe they don't want to go, and maybe some persons are to vote in Ife, maybe indigenes of Ife that are schooling in Ife, maybe that's why they are still on campus.
Stakeholders in the electioneering process have expressed their readiness towards having each free post in the forthcoming general elections. Those who spoke in separate interviews with Osbc News stated their commitment to having a peaceful election, noting their preparedness towards the general election slated for Saturday. Oluwatobiloba Odunoga has more.
As preparations continue for the conduct of the 2023 general elections billed for the 25th of this month, key players including the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, religious organizations, political parties, Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, ICES, non-governmental organizations, election observers, National Orientation Agency, women groups, civil society organizations, and members of the Fourth Estate of the realm, among others, have expressed their preparedness and readiness to have each free, reliable, and credible polls. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on its part, has reiterated its commitment to continue to take every step to protect the sanctity of the votes cast by citizens and to deal with infractions, including the arrest and prosecution of persons that attempt to perpetrate illegality at the polling unit in the forthcoming general elections. According to Osun State Resident Electoral Commissioner Dr. Mutiu Agboke, the electoral umpire will not relent in its efforts to ensure a free, fair, and credible elections.
Let me reiterate our commitment to transparent, credible, and inclusive 2023 general elections. I assure you again that your vote will count in this election, but we must all hold the process together to be able to achieve credible goals.
Also speaking, Osun State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Kehinde Longe, reassured the people that the Nigerian Police Force and other sister security agencies will continue to prioritize the safety of all before, during, and after the elections.
I can assure everybody that on the part of security agencies, we will ensure that it's peace for you to come out and observe your civic responsibilities. We will ensure a fair playground devoid of welcome.
Other stakeholders, including the Inter-Party Advisory Council (IPAC), National Youth Service Corps (NYSC), and National Orientation Agency (NOAA), among others, have continued to call for peace among key players in the forthcoming polls, enjoining all to participate in the elections with patriotic zeal in order to make Nigeria a better place for all to live.
To brainstorm and collectively identify contending issues and possible roles we can all play in mitigating potential electoral violence before, during, and after election.
Please cooperate with the government and then cooperate with INEC, and then make sure we have a seamless election. Do the right thing, transform Nigeria. You have been warned.
They enjoin electorate to pave way for peace and tranquility, noting that fraudulent election will only bring violence, which can equally put the nation in turmoil. Oluwa Tobiloba, Odunuga, Osbc News.
With barely 6 days to the presidential and National Assembly elections in Nigeria, Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has assured residents of the state to go about their lawful businesses peacefully as he held security meeting with all service chiefs in the state. Governor's office correspondent Abdurrahim Adekile reports. We sincerely apologize that we could not bring the report now. It shall be brought to you in the course of the bulletin. The Police Service Commission says it will deploy over 360 personnel to monitor the conduct of police officers on election duty during the forthcoming polls. According to the spokesman for the commission, Ikechukwu Ani, the officers would cover the 36 states of the Federation as well as the Federal Capital Territory. And he further said that the commission also appointed national, zonal, and state coordinators for the exercise, while warning that it would sanction any police officer involved in any form of misconduct before, during, and after the elections. He added that the acting chairperson of the PSC, Justice Clara Ogunbiyi, will be leading the commissions by commissioners of police representing the 6 geopolitical zones. Bimodal voters accreditation system has been described as a revolutionary technological discovery that would shape the country's democratic dispensation. As senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Shola Ojutalayo, gave the perspective in a lecture organized by lawyers in Ife Town in collaboration with the law students of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Sonia Onoride has more.
Delivering a lecture at Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, entitled Electoral Reforms, Beavers, Game Changer or Mirage, Mr. Shola Ojutalayo, senior advocate of Nigeria, traced the democratic trajectory of Nigerians since attaining independence in 1960 with attendant challenges, obstacles emanated from the military interregnum that eventually culminated